All the people that they've decided to put it, you know, there hasn't been a black cast like this since The Color Purple.
How many of you have seen the movie Black Panther? It is the #1 movie in the United States, in the world. Black Panther had the biggest opening week of any Marvel movie ever. So far, it's earned more than $520 million. If you haven't seen it, it tells the story of T'Challa, who's the king of a fictitious African country called Wakanda. Wakanda is, again, fictitious. It's made up. It's not a real place. But not everyone knows that. So we went out on the street and asked people for their thoughts on the crisis in Wakanda. And were they willing to weigh in on a fake crisis in a fake country? Well, let's find out in tonight's Black Panther edition of Live Witness News.
Is it time to bring the U.S. troops home from Wakanda?
I think we need a strong presence there. I definitely support our troops, so if they're in Wakanda, I think they should, you know, they have a reason to be there.
Should we be involved in Wakanda right now?
No, I think we should resolve our own problems first, especially what's going on in the government.
What are people saying about the crisis in Wakanda?
They saying like it's like a big catastrophe, like it's a lot of bad things happening over there.
Should Wakanda be forced to share their vibranium?
No.
Why?
It's theirs. It belongs to their country.
Without vibranium, we can't power fidget spinners or golf carts.
Okay. I'd say we need to find another way of doing that.
What is your opinion of the Twitter war going on between President Trump and King T'Challa of Wakanda?
My opinion is, I think it's good. Because in this state, you know, bad publicity is good publicity for some people. So long as people are watching, long as people are tuning in, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's getting paid somewhere.
We're just all human beings, so we can't judge each other.
Or Panthers.
Yes.
Or Panthers.
Yes, or anything. We're all humans.
Except for Panthers.
Yes, for Panthers.
Why does Donald Trump dislike the Wakandans so much?
Should I say it? Because they're not his color.
It's orange.
Okay. Yeah, orange. I don't think nobody's his color. Okay, no.
You think if somebody made a movie about what's happening in Wakanda right now, it would be popular? Or people just don't want to see that?
People don't want to see it. Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, they should run a studio. All right, thanks, everybody. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. I hope you enjoyed that video. Hit subscribe, and all your dreams will come true, assuming your dreams are to watch more YouTube videos.
Shalom, like if all under glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, abundance to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. Salutations to you, sincere brothers. Like to say Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. And this is going to gross darkness to people. You're going to see that Jimmy Kimmel, he went out there on the streets asking the people about a crisis going on in Wakanda. And it just shows you how gross darkness the people are in America. You think that it's an actual thing or actual crisis that's going on in a fictional place called Wakanda, which comes from a fictional movie called Black Panther. So this is Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is risen upon thee. It is risen upon the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Verse 2, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. So gross darkness the people. That's why majority of you so-called Negroes, you think that you're from Africa. In this movie Black Panther, which is a tactic from Esau to further try to manipulate that you are from Africa. Yes, we were staying in the land or the continent of Africa, but you have to think, where were we before then? We fled from the Roman persecution that was going on in the land of Israel, and we fled into the western parts of Africa. It's that simple. So our people, man, you in total darkness. And the other nations, they in total darkness as well. Because they actually think it's a crisis going on in Wakanda. It shows you that this landmass America is really the city of confusion that the scriptures always talk about. All right, this is Ephesians 4, verse 17. This I say therefore, and testify in the Lord, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind. So this is the Apostle Paul talking to the brothers or the Israelites in the land or the city called Ephesus. And it says that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind. So just like in today's time, and the Gentiles in this scripture is talking about the Israelite foreigners. So in like today's time, you so-called Negroes, mainly, you know, I'm focusing on, you think that you're from Africa. So that's vanity of the mind right there. You're not from Africa. Verse 18, having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of the Most High through the ignorance that is in them because of the blindness of their heart. So you look up that word ignorance in the Greek, and it's atnoia. And these are the definitions of the word. It says lack of knowledge, ignorance, especially of divine things, a moral blindness. So only you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you still in that lack of knowledge spirit when it comes to the truth of the scriptures. I'm not concerned about the other nations at this point. It's talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And it says especially of divine things, that you don't know who you really are as a people. You don't know who your true power is. You don't know the name of the Most High. You don't know the name of his only begotten Son. You don't know about the laws, the statutes, and the commandments of the scriptures that we're supposed to subscribe to. You know, divine things you don't know about. It's a new kingdom that our King Yahweh Shai is going to usher into. You know, he's going to present a new kingdom for the nation of Israel. You know, you understand that this queendom, America, is about to get totally destroyed by nuclear missiles. It's going to be martial law in the land. It's going to be pestilences. It's going to be a famine. It's going to be race riots. It's going to be civil wars. The RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast of the scriptures, it's going to be presented. It's going to be mandated for everybody to take. If you don't take it, you're going to die. So people don't understand the divine things, and all the divine things is mentioned in the scriptures. That's spiritual. So the key word right here, or the key phrase, which was going to lead me into Hosea 4 and 6, it says lack of knowledge. So let's get Hosea 4 and 6. It says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou should be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. And that's why our people are in a total messed up condition that we are in today. We are totally finished as a nation, man. The women, the children are all out of order. There's no type of unity within the 12 tribes of Israel. Everybody want to get over the next one. You know, we in poverty, sicknesses. We totally blind to who we really are, except for the hopeful elect. So that's why it says, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, which we forgot the laws of the scriptures and things of that such, I will also forget thy children. And the Most High and his son Yahweh Shai is going to forget the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. But he's not going to forget the elect of the nation of Israel, which is going to lead me to Hebrews, the 6th chapter and the 10th verse. And it says, for the Most High is not unrighteous, forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. So the Most High and his son Yahweh Shai is not going to forget those sincere brothers going out there on the highways and the byways, no matter what type of weather or what type of condition they were in with their health. He see that sincerity they showing toward his name and toward his saints, which are the children of Israel, by presenting the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai to them, letting them know who they really are. This movie Black Panther came out. Brothers went to go see that movie, and brothers made reviews right after they saw that movie, letting you know we are not Africans. We are the children of Israel, the chosen people. So that's that ministry, that sincere ministry that the sincere Akim are doing by showing toward the Most High's and his son's name, and show it toward the saints, which are the children of Israel. And he's not going to forget that Yahweh Bashir Yahushua is a just power, and he sees that labor of love the brothers are doing. And he's not going to forget you all for that. So I hope you all edified. Like, give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashir Yahushua, double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, sincere brothers. Shalom.